What's up YouTube, it's Remotely Restored, and today we're going to be giving you a tutorial of how to make a thumbnail using GIMP. So what you're going to want to do is head over to Google. If you don't have GIMP already, type in GIMP. So you got GIMP, click on their website. You're going to want to click on download. And so once you have it downloaded, you come over to GIMP right here, click on it. It's loading up. So once it opens, it should look something like this. You're going to want to click on File, New, and you're going to want to make it the size of a YouTube thumbnail. 1280 for the width, and 720 for the height. Same size as the YouTube thumbnail. So once you got that opened, head over to Google, and you could choose between a whole bunch of different things for your background. Right now we're trying to figure out the background. You can do radiant backgrounds, sunburst backgrounds, solid color backgrounds, or just whatever you want as a background. So I'm gonna just use a gradient background for this video because I honestly like gradient the best. Scroll through, this part's completely up to you. Figure out which one you like. Just make sure it's 1280 by 720. Click Save. Go back to GIMP. Click on File. Click on Open as Layers. Go down to your downloads. It should be right there. Click on Open, and voila, we got our background. So now we're gonna worry about text. So just make a text box. Type what you want it to say in there. For me, I'm gonna put the words "how to create," and left click over all the words. Change the text size to 150 because that's what's gonna make it look the best. Move the text box big enough. If you're making a lot of words, just move it around so that the words aren't like jumbled up. So now the words are all spread out, and just gonna figure out where to keep them. That's pretty good. Move it down a little. Okay, that's pretty good. How to create. So now what you're going to do to make the text look fancy is click on create a new layer. Don't worry about any of this. Click on OK. Drag your layer under your text. So this is your text, this is your layer. And what you're going to want to do is go back to your text, right click on it, click on alpha to selection. So as you can see, it's got a whole bunch of little ants going around the words. It's supposed to look like that. Click on select. Click on the grow. You can make it like the size that I recommend is 5, because that's what I think looks the nicest. In my opinion, we could outline this in a nice black. As I'm saying, in these parts, it's completely up to you. Okay, so what you're going to do is, see, this is your back button. If you make a mistake like I just did, click one up, and it'll just remove that mistake. So switch over to your layers. Now you can click on the text. So now, as you can see, it's got a little black outline. Click on select none to get rid of all those ants, and just gonna wanna do the same thing for some more texts. How to create I'm gonna wanna make this white to match a thumbnail. Make the text size 150. A thumbnail. Okay, this looks pretty good. Move it over a little. Okay, that looks like a good spot for it. New layer. Okay. Drag it under a thumbnail. Right click on this, alpha to selection, select grow, 5, switch over to your paint can, go back to your layer, click on the words, select none. Now you're gonna wanna do some more text. If you keep doing text, that's great for your thumbnail. If you're just doing like one text box, that also works too. But I like doing several text boxes. It just makes it easier for me. So This looks good. Make it 150. Move it over. Okay, that looks good. New layer. Okay. Drag it under using GIMP. Right click GIMP, Alpha 2 selection. Select grow. If I'm going too fast, you guys could always pause the video. But I don't think I should be going that fast since I'm doing the same process repeatedly. So click on select none. So that looks pretty good. And so once you're done with that, you could also add logos and stuff like that. So I'm gonna do GIMP logo transparent. So this is the GIMP logo. Right click, save. So we got it saved to go right over to GIMP. Open as layers. Go over to your downloads. It should be somewhere in here. Okay, there it is. Open. So now you're going to want to click on your move tool since it's going to be right over all your text. It's going to look a lot better when you move it. I like moving it over here. So you could just drag it all the way to the bottom to have it be under the words. I like that better, having it being under the words. So let's move that a little bit, and we're good. So this is how your thumbnail could look like. And so once you're done making your thumbnail, before you exit out of it, you're going to want to click on Save As. You're going to want to get rid of XCF, click on PNG, enter, take me to export dialog. I'm just going to name it GIMP thumbnail. So, click on export. So before you exit out, I always recommend going to your files and making sure that the image you made is there and that it looks the way you want it to. So to me, that looks pretty good. I mean, it's a decent, but looks pretty good for the amount of time that we spent making it. So I'm pretty satisfied with it. And once you're done with that, you can close GIMP. And that's it. Hope you guys liked the video. Don't forget to leave a like, and if you're new, also consider subscribing. And I'll see you guys in the next tutorial.